Here it is, Sunday morning, and I'm all ready to weld on a project right here, and the power went out. So, great time to make a video, I guess. Project for the day is, I picked up this big slug of iron at the scrapyard. That's 820 pounds. Gonna make a 3-point weight for the back of that tractor. The idea is, weld these tangs on, then line it up, and then put, well, maybe on this side, put a third link up here somehow. And just the way the geometry is, we're going to have to make a curved third link. Straight link won't work, so basically drill a hole and then it's got to be curved like that because the weight will actually sit right there in that area. So, if the power comes back on, we'll be good to go. And being that it's Sunday, the gate's locked and nobody's looking, burning some bark and a root ball. So there you go. Well, the power's still out, so I'm finding stuff to do. And next up is fix the log splitter. Splitting crap yesterday. Got into that walnut crotch and took out shear bolts. Grade 8. So, just filling the clock. See, I got it. In stock. 3/8 to 2.5, grade 8. Power's still not on. Power's back on. We're ready to burn some rod. Let's take a look at what time it is. Not too bad. 8:02. Now I got some time to make up. Here we go. Holy, noon 36. Got the weight on here, been working on it for a while. I have a cardboard template for my top link. This is the first one. We'll see if we can get that on there nice. And what I found is, the forklift's actually supporting that, and the forklift is settling very, very rapidly. And so I took some measurements, and this had settled while I was screwing around making this. And so my center line doesn't match up with my center line here, and so I thought, oh, well, it's 5/8 of an inch right there. I'll just stretch it out 5/8 of an inch. So I made a new one by moving it over 5/8 of an inch, and drew it all out, and then that's when I realized that this was not square anymore. So I re-squared it, and then I decided, oh, I didn't like that. So, second one. So I made a second one. I took the 5/8 one, and I didn't like that, and so then I decided I was going to change my arc. Instead of having my arc right here, I'm having my arc right there. We'll see if I can do this one-handed. So theoretically, it sits like that. So I taped in a splice, redo my lines, redo my arc. Witness marks. Wait, can you see that? So anyway, theoretically, that's supposed to line up, and it's supposed to hang like that. So now we're to the point where we're going to see if this will actually fit on here, and it's really, really close. I can make that work. So anyway, we'll draw that out, and we'll re-mark out for our holes. We'll drill our holes, and then we'll take the plasma cutter and work our way around, and we should have a nice little dog bone for up here. Once we have our dog bone made, and then we'll level it out, get it the right height. It's supposed to be 20 inches off the floor. So 20 inches off the floor and level this way, and then we'll make our mounts. and our center pin should be at 1 3/4 inches, and then it'll give us a 1/2 inch gap there, 1/2 inch right here, and then down to there. How's that grab you? Okay, got the dog bone all drawn out, real nice. Cool little pencil here. It's designed for writing on metal. So anyway, I drew all that out, and you're saying to yourself, how's he going to transfer that little mark onto the steel? We're going to punch it right through the template. Bam! Let's take a look how we did. Voila. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill those out first. That way, when you plasma cut, sometimes you end up tempering the metal just a little bit, and it'll make it a little harder to drill. So I'll drill it first, and then we'll plasma cut. So, there you go. There you go. I got it. I'll get a different pin for that. I don't like that. But anyway, yeah, it works. It goes, that's the rough ride height, but you could run it lower if you wanted to. But I wanted to have it high enough so you could use the drawbar if you wanted to, and it does bypass on the way down. The only catch is if you drop it down too far, basically you click this over center and then it won't raise back up, so you have to use a forklift to re-lift it. But I may run it low, just to keep the center of gravity down. So, but maybe this will make this tractor a little bit more useful. It's pretty light in the rear end, and it wouldn't lift very much. Makes the skid loader look like an animal. This is more of a girl. But anyway, lots of mess to clean up. There's probably an hour clean up. See how we're doing on time. 3:39. Plenty of time. There you go.